Hi, you guys. Welcome in. I am boom right on time. Welcome to WCIA Network, where everything I do and say falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. We are here for educational and entertainment purposes only. So, hi, Muffin Top. I love all of your emails. Amazing. Thank you so very much. Muffin Top gives me incredible information throughout the day and helps me like focus in, When you read something, you pick up what you need in the moment. So thank you for that. I'm Bernie. Hi, welcome on in. Yes, it's showtime, Colleen. So the name of this live doesn't really give the complete description of what I decided to go over today. I'm using Dolly in today's live, hi BC, as an example of how I look at the characters that help tell the story of the Summer Moon Wells missing children. And a lot of times people ask, well, what does this have to do with summer missing children? Well, very simply put, I believe that the people that are involved in sex trafficking, any kind of trafficking of children, period, use deepfake on social medias and on any kind of a platform like YouTube, TikTok are the two top ones for me. Hi, guys. And this is what I see often in these YouTube TikToks is that there is somebody, and I'm using, right now, I've got Dolly Vision as my example because that's who I'm going to show in today's presentation, alongside with what these tunnels, I believe the tunnels where these children go and what they look like. I obviously only can go through my clairvoyance and what I have seen through my third eye. But I want to show you these things that are critical to look for. When you're looking at these videos that you see the creators are talking about missing children, the YouTube creators that I follow don't ever seem to stay the same. Their teeth change, um, their nose changes, their mouth changes, their hair changes, doesn't stay consistent. In Dolly's case, thank you for that affirmation. In Dolly's case, I look at things like this to help show you guys an example. It's not about Dolly. For the dumbasses that come in and put their thumbs out, it's not about Dolly. If you've ever listened to my channel and see what we're here for, it's for the children. And it's about the story for the children. It's not about Dolly. It's not about the adults that I use as an example. Never is. It never will be. The children that are looking for justice know that they're predators, and the people that are involved in taking these got gone, get gone children have different identities. And in order to, thank you, Muffin Top, in order to, Evian, welcome, get their story across and market these children and sell these children and move these children along a transportation I would call it a transportation string of transporting these children. And this is the information that I have shown about certain creators that give me amazing information. So we have Dolly, who gives me this amazing information, who could look like this. And in this video that was from CrimeCon, shows not only how the creators, not saying Dolly, it's Deepfake, he's a Deepfake. I'm not judging him, and nor am I saying he's guilty. He's not. So people that come in here understand that I'm here to tell the story for the kids, right? That's it. And I'm looking to get justice by showing examples on how to help the kids get found and to educate others on how to watch these channels. This is Dolly with perfect white teeth. And this is Dolly with information behind him in the car. The information behind him in the car stays consistent throughout what I'm going to show you with the tunnels. These are gateways. These are gateways of information, and they're always leading through a box with a maroon trim, you see. And the box with the maroon trims like this are very important to recognize when you go through YouTube creators' channels. You see, I'll never make it about the creator because it is about the children. It has to be, because nobody is doing anything for the children. They are still not discussing it. But these are bits of information that can help look for information that helps. You see, these images don't stay the same. But when you see images like this and then you look beneath the deep fake that's behind them, that's the information of truth for the children. So when you start to recognize somebody who doesn't look the same, there is usually incredible information that lies behind the deep fake. And that's what I grab. It seems as if it speaks to me, literally speaks to me. So even though, let's say I say that this was in this video of all these different faces, and I see this in the video beneath the deep fake, behind him, it reminds me to tell you that trucks like this, just like this, with an American flag like that, with the blue buckets, remind me of what I saw in Don Wells' first video. And it goes back to the trucks, to look beneath the trucks, inside the trucks, underneath the trucks, go within the truck. Super important. This is the information, because it doesn't match. This doesn't match. So as I move into today's presentation, I'm reminded to talk about the tunnels. So understand that Dolly's videos give me great information. It's not about that. I'm not saying, is he in the tunnels? I don't know. And I don't give a shit. What I care about is to tell you that, again, not only are these tunnels that you're hearing about, the celebrities partying in, I'm not talking about those only. I'm talking about the tunnels of transportation, how these kids are transported. And when they're transported, imagine Dolly's not Dolly, and he's looking at a plexiglass window in front of him into a plexiglass window. So my third eye, my clairvoyance brings me only to the children. And it shows me once again that these are rooms that the children are in. They're rooms. And they go into these rooms and get to these rooms within a track. They're like go on a track. And until the authorities decide to move themselves to the track, dig down to the tracks, they can't find the children down there. It's too deep into the tunnels. It's not like you just open up a street well and you walk down into a tunnel and the kids are going to be right there. It's not it. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. It's a system, you guys. And what's so interesting is this system still is not being investigated to go save the children. You can find information on the predator. There is a particular kind of equipment that they must wear. And that kind of equipment is also on the victim. So they do show the victim in these videos, but the victim lies beneath the deep fake. So here's an example. That bloody hand to the left of Dolly, let me change it a little bit, let me brighten it up, would be a victim behind the YouTube creator that's hiding in the darkness of the tunnel in which they are traveling. This is the stuff that no one has shown us within the law enforcement. No one has shown us this information since they started discussing it on more of an open platform. Thumbs up on your way in, you guys. And please subscribe if you have not. Getting alerted is a big deal on my channel because I change the time often. But please subscribe. It really helps, as we all know. So, and hit that like button. So you could see what I'm showing you. And these elements, I was shown these elements all through Candace and Don Wells in the beginning of Summer Moon. Now, the other thing to understand is the more you brighten up, it's way better if you guys were to watch these videos that are in the pure dark. Watch them in a dark room. You need to watch them in a dark room. You could see everything. you could see the information that's in the dark. You have to watch it in a dark room. The pieces that I see here, even though allegedly they're on his shirt, these are the pieces that I've been showing since 2021, June 16th. Because I call trophies look like this. I call these trophies, right? They look like this, exactly like this. And I've been collecting that. So, yeah, could it be popping up on his shirt? Maybe. I don't care. I don't care. What I'm telling you is it gives me the opportunity to tell you that you look for these things. Look for these things. When you recognize them and point them out loud, you give the children justice. And no one else is talking about this. No one is openly talking about these things. That the victims are the only ones that have seen these things, along obviously with the one that's creating the pain. But they're not, you guys, it's an untold story. These are these are untold these are untold stories. You know, I only see victim, like many a times when I would watch Benny Keys and Molly and Dolly and these guys, I see the victims. I see victims that shine through these videos. So you may not see the victims. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not asking that you see them. I'm asking that you accept the fact that victims are trying to shine through, that they are giving bits of information so we could bring them justice. Hi, Bernie. Hi, BC. That we could bring them justice. That's what's important here, you guys, is that you recognize that what I'm telling you, you recognize it as the truth, not recognize it as, oh, that's Dolly, showing us shit underneath the tunnels. I'm just telling you that's what I see. So I'm able to use some sort of an image to help get the story out. And these images come through YouTube creators. Now, again, I see this same person. Now, I don't know if you guys will see it. I see this same person here that's not Dolly. I've seen this person before in Dolly's face. Now, I don't know if you guys see it. Put a 1. Put a 1 if you see that that's not Dolly. So, I don't know. I'm going to put it a little brighter. I see this same face that has been shown to me many times. And it's not Dolly. You see what I'm talking about? Hi, BC. Put a 1 if you agree with me. Put a 1 if you agree with me. Ones, ones, ones. It's somebody else. And this is someone that is not in a car. To me, this is someone under the railroad tracks. They're under the railroad tracks. They're not in the car. This would be, to me, a vision that, Dolly's videos are able to give me, is this. And the picture next to it tells me, once again, that they're looking down into a tunnel. So when I look at the hand in the image in his hand in the phone, I see the same image as Benny Keys once showed me. It's an image of looking down into a tunnel, like he's looking down. Let me see if I could find it here. I probably won't be able to find it because it's so Benny. So many pictures of Benny. But that's what it looks like down into a tunnel. Like here. Here's body cam from, here's a body cam from the Idaho 4. They're always showing this. Like look in that picture. They're always showing going down into these tunnels. They're there. And if the law enforcement could just put them together, they would see that there's a pattern. And the patterns stay the same. So I don't think it's so difficult to, go find this shit. I just don't. I don't. But it's in there. And this is someone with a smaller little nose, different nostrils, chubbier face, curly hair. I don't see him. I don't see him. And I don't see him here either. I see this as victims. I see Dolly being used as the cover up. The deep fake is what I call it. And I just do. And it's got nothing to do with him. And Dolly, maybe he'll think that's a wonderful thing that you could see the children's story beneath his videos. I don't know. No one has ever clarified it with me. I've been talking about these channels for over 3 years. And these are different people. These are victims that look victimized. They just do. And to me, they're traveling and they're underground and they're behind a plexiglass with the maroon trim, just like a fake car. Just like a fake car. And these little pieces I've been following since Molly Golightly introduced them to me. So they travel. And then I got, from the spirit world, I got confirmation. And how I call that confirmation is the V's, I'm going to darken them, the drawings on his arm gave me what I needed. Gave me what I needed. I will tell you what I see. I see heads. I see a child underneath a mound of mud. I see a car. I'm going to show you. I'm going to point this out. This is a child in here. Here. Wait. I'm going to make this bigger. This is what I see. It's a story. See if I could brighten it. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is his arm. But it gives me the opportunity to tell you a story. The story goes like this: that these children travel in a bus, in a truck, and they get dumped underground in a hole. These are other victims 2 stories beneath them. So this is one level, this is the first layer, and they work their way through. There's a room, there's a room. This is a room, this is a head. This is a room, this is a head. So I see the victims inside these rooms. This is like a waiting area. They get dumped. So when I see a video like this, I see the story as if we just delivered a child. A child was just delivered in room 59. That's how I do it. And they get delivered. I see the Underground Railroad system. I don't see a car. I see this as fast-moving track. I always see disabled children, adults, like young adults. I just saw the number 59, but I don't know what that is. Yeah, and here this is supposed to be his wife. I see a victim. I see a victim here very clearly. I'm going to brighten this up so you could see it a little clearer. This is supposed to be his wife, but that's not what I see. See? It tells you that they really do damage to these victims' heads, and these heads are saved in plexiglass boxes. The plexiglass box is what you're being shown in front of you. It's the same story as I pick up from here. See, it's always the same story. These are the same stories. This is the head. These are the same stories. So just understand that there are drop-offs of these victims that get put into these bags and they get moved. They're all ages. And when I see a video that is in the deep, deep darkness, I'm able to use it to see the story. Yes, there's all different things in their mouths. Everyone's going to see something different, but yes, they do put things in their mouth. And they're wrapped. And they're placed down. Imagine this, down into the car. So I'm not saying that he's actually doing this. I have no idea. But what I'm telling you is the victims, how they got gone and get gone so easily is they use this kind of a situation. They place them down into the car. Down into the car. So this is how they do it. To me, they're called fake cars. So let me get a little pointer thing. This would be the victim wrapped. Let's say this is the head. They get placed down into the car, down into the car, down into the car. These are the 3 boxes. 1, 2, 3. These are going down. You see, you cannot find the victims unless somebody brings you to them. Somebody has to bring you to these victims that are down here. And that is his mustache in that picture. That to me is a victim. It's not Dolly. So that's, I mean, again, I don't know what you guys see. You know, I see victims behind Dolly. I don't see Dolly ever. I don't know who Dolly is. I just don't. I see the fingers that tell me they have those red tips to them. I see the main trophy, and I see someone with a very bushy mustache that's down under. Now, I want to show you something. These videos that are coming out of Diddy's tunnels, really pay attention, you guys, and zoom into the pictures. I've been giving readings and showing photos for 3.5 years. We finally have images that help show these rooms. This comes from a video that's marked tunnels. If you zoom in, you're going to see the boxes that I've been talking about. These are different rooms, all different rooms that they're advertising. These rooms are identical to what I've been showing. Take a snapshot. You guys take your own snapshots and zoom in and blow them up. Because when I do it, sometimes it gets distorted, right? These are rooms. These are rooms, you guys. I don't think it's going to get stopped. But they're showing victim rooms. And they're showing the maroon boxes down in the left right-hand corner with victims in the box with the maroon trim. It's the same thing I've been trying to explain for a really long time. Each of these rooms, you guys, have the victims in these clear boxes in the corners of the room. Let me point it out to you. It's exactly how I said it in my very first writing before summer even went missing, when I started writing April. Here's the victim in the box. Right here. They're in the fucking boxes. And when I first, met Summer Moon, basically, spiritually, this is what I saw the children in. This is what was shown to me. Wait, let me try to darken this a little. Okay, I'm changing it a little bit so you could see the room and the human. Right there. Right there. So these rooms, these are boxes. These are boxes. And this is the box that Summer Moon Wells was shown in the fake car. And what they're showing here in Diddy's fucking videos are the rooms. The rooms. I came across these videos, and what I do is try to capture the story. And these children and these adults and these teenagers going in the water to get to these things and traveling in these boxes, it's not so far-fetched. To me, it's shown in multiple videos. It's not too far-fetched. It's something that resonates with me. It resonates with the children. Being drenched in water resonates. Being dumped into water resonates. Situations like this just helps the kids get from one place to another. And all you need to do is really give yourself moments to really look at what you're watching. Look at what you're watching and ask yourself, are they showing us the sacrifices? What's on her face? Isn't that the same element that has been shown in Lori's videos on WCA Network over and over and over? Isn't that the same thing that goes over their mouths that Lori has been showing over and over and over? The information I'm about to show you, I truly believe shows what's happening in these waters. Summer Moon Wells and many of the stories that I tell you guys, they have these things over their mouths. I want so badly one of the survivors to come tell me about these tunnels. This comes from one video. This to me resonates with the Idaho 4. This to me is what some of these victims turn into, which are called trophies. This is a video of this guy. It's not a statue. It's a video. These are sacrifices. Take a screenshot and blow it up so you can see it. Blow it up and look at what I'm showing you. Be very careful how you blow it up because you will lose the resolution. But they are victims that are going through this sacrifice in water. So let's say the victims that you see are not. What I'm telling you is this is what it looks like. This is what Maddie from Idaho 4 tried to show us in her last photos on Facebook. This is what she tried to show us. This is, I believe, something that whoever survived the Diddy situation could tell us about. These are victims. And the videos show this information. I want to know from someone who has survived if they have seen the water tunnels just like this. Is this something that has been shown to them? Is this something that you could tell us about? Can someone talk about this to us? Tell us about this. Tell us what's on her head. Tell us the story. What are they doing? What have you seen? Where are they doing this? That is the equipment I've been showing. Look at the hearts around the neck. Look at the equipment on the back of the head. Her head has a mask. What is this? I'm looking for a survivor that has seen this to come tell us about it. You know, speak over this. Speak over this person that I'm showing in a photo. Yes, I think it's another head in the head. But whatever this is stuff that we can't even imagine it to be. We can't even imagine it to be, but if you look at the elements here, we've been showing that white monster face since we met Summer Moon Wells, biting the hand off. These are bits of the arm. Look at this. We've shown this exact caricature. Biting the hand. Biting the hand. That is a body. Those are arms. The video really shows, to me, a ditty information. Totally the ditty information. Just like this. So look at the elbow and look at the arm right here. Just right there. Just like that. Look. Look. Now what's below that person in that little teeny dot down here is the statue, that person I showed you. He's right here. He's right here. From that statue-like person I showed you. So there's more than one person in these areas. These are pieces of the equipment with the white heart. So let me show you. Let me change the color. See, they really fuck with it because, so here in this square is the equipment on the human. On the human. Shh. Just like this. It's what I've been showing over and over and over. Over and over and over. So when I look at videos like this, let me see if I have the actual video on my, right here. Let's see. No, that's him. Oh, I think I have it in tunnels. Tunnels. Videos. 1 second. I'm seeing if I still have the video on my laptop. Hold on. Uh, 1 second. Let's see if I have it on my phone still, and then I'll send it back. I think I do, because I saved so many more pictures, which I haven't even put up here. Hold on. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay, yeah, this is it. Let me send this to my computer. Okay, it's sending. So I'm gonna show you some of this live video. So you could see, where this came from. And then you could videotape it yourselves and look at the photos. Look at it yourselves. Okay. Here it is. So this is the video. Hold on. Okay, you guys. So this is the video. Okay. I'm going to play it from the beginning and stop where I need to stop. So when I say things, I get information beneath the deep fake. This is where I get it, in here. The information that lies beneath the information that we see. So that would be all the blue stuff that you see in front of you. It tells me information on the children. So it tells me that sacrifices are done like this, and I'm always seeing a box. The boxes are always in the water. This would be the box right here. Right here, the number 5 box is right here. And that would be the victim. So when I play this, see how it's dark? If you took a screenshot of what's happening with this body, watch. I know that the victims look like this. Half their bodies are always dark, like they're filled with blood or something, and their heads look like that, and their eyeballs. If you look closely to the arm and the eye, that's what this victim looks like. No here. So I'm not taking like photos and changing them. They're right in front of you. They're right in front of you. So this is the story of the victims. How is it that this doesn't get discussed? Look at the body of this victim. It is not talked about. Period. It's not talked about. It's not presented. It's not shown. But all you need to do is look. All you need to do is look. Nothing more, nothing less. And this continues, right? It's right in there. So this here, this is what I call the frames between the frames. So you want really incredible information on the victim, it's that frame right there. It's what's between. It's what's between. That is how I see it. That is how I see it, like that. I see victims hanging. I see those as victims hanging. And if you go in between here, you see more than victims' bodies. You see a lot more. Now, maybe you don't, maybe you do. I see it. I see it. I know what I see here. I see someone that is hanging from ropes. So when I say I see someone hanging from ropes, that means that when you see Summer Moon Wells hanging from ropes like that, those are to me ropes. That to me is just like Summer Moon Wells swing on the swing. Just like that. That's sacrifice, you guys. That's not normal. That to me is the mesh with the hearts. This is what I see. And they're covered in it. This is the Idaho 4. This is Summer Moon Wells. This is Gabby Petito. This is Kylie Rodney. All of this. See? You see these waters? They're not normal. This is what's under the deep fake. This here is all fucking fake. It's in there. See the body? That's what I showed you the other day. There he is. Watch. See, it's not a statue. It's a human being. This, you guys, is a victim. See his face? See the mask? No one's talking about it. Not one fucking person. Not one channel is talking about this. I don't care how dark they make this. I don't care if they try to make it where we can't see it. I see it. I see the sacrifice. I see the person with the mask on their face. I can't not see it. I can't not see it. I have to see it. I have to see it. It's what I do. It's what I do. So if you look closely to this person's head, copy, just change the coloring. This person, you guys, his head is covered. You see? This is a video. This is a video. You guys take screenshots. There's a person next to him down here, let me show you, are more than one people. There's like 3 people here. Let me show you what I mean. Here. If you take your own screenshots, there are 2 people to the left of this person. One that's all the way down there by his feet, and then there's one right there. So there are multiple people that are in this video. This is so what Maddie showed from. Okay, so there's the face that's eating his hand. And let me tell you something. This isn't the first time I've seen this thing. This is like an ongoing character. So this is why I use stuff like this. These victims are right in the water. Right there. It's all in here. See how that water is? There is there's some sort of a plexiglass. Now, if I were to take a snapshot of her head, I'll show you what her face looks like. She has a mask on her face, like a disturbing one. So you'd be right in here. Right in here would be the, right in here would be the sacrifice. Let me show you. Oh, it's so frustrating, you know. Their faces, can't really see it. It's hard to see, you guys. I think that this is what ditties look like. See the legs? So I'm really looking for someone who has been in these tunnels and has seen this firsthand, because everything I do here is allegedly, right? Everything. I would love to have a victim come up here and talk about it. Talk about this. Talk about that. Because I've been showing this And I have seen this for a very long time. So if anyone knows, this is another one of our caricatures. I call them critters. How to get a hold of someone who actually went through these tunnels and has seen what I'm showing. These are, I don't know what they are, but this I see all the time. This thing. It's in the water there. And that was in Summer Moon Wells' case, you guys. This was in her videos. This here was in her videos. You've seen this before. It's not new. It is not new. And it's right there. These are victims, you guys. See? See that? That's like a fish or something. But these are people in the water. See that? I'll show you. There is a head on top of a head. Right here. We got you, motherfuckers. We got you, motherfuckers. This is exactly what I keep showing. That is a head on top of a head. That's what I see. And this is a victim. A victim. Take your own screenshot. It's right there. And you tell me what you see. Take a screenshot. Don't change the color. It's bloody. You guys, it's bloody. That's right in the video, you guys. Right there. Who has seen this firsthand? I'm telling you, this is what I've been showing. These are the Summer Moon Wells cases. They are being sacrificed. They are being mutilated. They are being sex trafficked. They are being used. And people are showing it on videos. And no one's giving a flying fuck. Nobody. That's a victim, you guys. It's a victim. And this is between a frame. Look at the hands. Look at the fingers. There's your victim. This is what the video is on. It's on a sacrifice and no one gives a shit. Why can't the law enforcement just do what I'm doing? It's between the frames. That's a child. That's a different person. That's a smaller child. These are victims, and I want to know. I believe that I see this as what I've been, what my purpose is to bring this stuff to surface, to bring this to surface, to bring justice to the kids, but I need to find someone to speak over this, to speak for the children, you know, because the story is in here and it's in multiple videos that I show. Over and over and over. It's right in here. So this is how I get the photos that I have. They're between the layers. They're between the layers, you guys. And so let me show you, I don't pick on him, but what? Okay, so I go and I get stuff like this. So this is Dolly, right? So when I go into Dolly's and whenever I stop on any, it doesn't even matter. Whenever I stop on any frame, it's fucking weird. It's fucking weird. This is weird. That's him. Okay, well, that's what it looks like. Let's blow this up a little. And what is this? This is Dolly. This is his video. I just started playing it, and that's his eyeball. And that's supposed to be Dolly in the video. It's right here, right in front of you. So this is why I say he gives me the most information. Because when I play his videos, it gives me insane information in the glasses. And I just have different people in here. I see it spiritually. I see it. So I don't just fly through someone's video. Like, it's like an eyeball staring at me underneath his glasses. So I don't get it, but you know, it's all in here. See how that goes like that? See that? So when it flashes like that, that tells me that the most important information is like right in here. Whenever it flashes like that, like right in there. So like if I were the law enforcement, I wanted to find information, that would be a frame that I would find it in. I know my frames because I've been just like that. Because I've been doing this for so long. But I can't blow his up because it doesn't matter. Because I think it gives me information, intense information about an underground tunnel. if he knows it or not. It doesn't matter, because I could give a reading on this. I see underground tunnel. I see transportation. I see victim. I see exactly what I used to see in Molly Golightly's. I see that he's talking into a one-way window, like I see a plexiglass in front of him, like where it's that light is right on his face. Like, to me, that's shouldn't be there, but that's there the whole entire time. And to me, that's just shouldn't be there, because to me that tells me that he's being reflected off of something. He's being reflected. That to me doesn't look like Dolly. This here, I'll show you. It looks like someone with like the kind of a thing I just showed you on the girl. So if he has it or not on his face, the victims have these white things on their faces. But see that by his ear? That thing by his ear is a reflection of the equipment that I follow. So the equipment that I follow, look for this little box thing. It's reflecting off of like the plexiglass that I talk about. And that's what's in the videos that I follow. See, it's in his whole entire video. Doesn't go away. It's a box. I'm not even getting into his glasses. You guys could go back and look at what's in his glasses, because oh wait, let's look at this one. I mean, this is a whole nother video to do, but I usually follow information like right there. Like, this is, and I'm just telling you guys, this is always in the reflection of his glasses. It's not new. I show it all the time. These are reflections that I call the equipment. It's nothing new. It's always there. It's always there. It was all in Sebastian's. It was all in, it's in Summer Moons, these things. And I just call that the equipment. As soon as I see that, you know, all I could tell you is it all matches. That's what I could tell you. And that this video was awesome for me. And I have a lot more to do with this video that I haven't really looked at it. Like, if I go in here and just rip it apart, it's the Summer Moon Wells information. That's all I could tell you. It's nothing. It's always the same shit. It's always the same shit in his videos. So I don't know. See what happens? It's like whatever is in that glass changes. So here I showed you that, right? The eyeball itself is what's being manipulated. Again, the eyeball. And throughout the video, it's the eyeball that's getting mutilated. See what I'm saying? That's, believe it or not, you know, that's the eyeball is getting fucked up. that eyeball is. Right there. And if you wanted to just take snapshots, you could go through it. Just only take snapshots of what's going on in the eyeball. Right there. And not get, you know, taken by all of this other stuff that you'll probably see in this video, but that eye, let's see if I get a good one. Wait. Let's see if that's one. It's the eye that's that has the information. And that little light in the middle, that little light. Oh. See, like now this one in the darkness would be the most important picture right now. Out of all the pictures I just took a screenshot of. So even though this is in the blackness, this picture here is such clean teeth. So clean. But these eyeballs is what I follow. These eyeballs. Super dark. I'd have to like spend time, which I haven't. Because this is part of the process. See the eye in there? See that thing in the eye? Let me brighten it up. So this is what I'm following, is whatever the fuck they do to these eyes is in this video. It's in this video, is what I could tell you. And that I know. And if you wanted and to take time, you could go through this video and you will see the sacrifices that are done to the eyeball. It's in there. And I don't need anyone's approval to tell me differently. Because this here would make, this video would make a very good presentation. Dave, RV Dave has the same thing, this exact same video. RV Dave shows the same shit. The same shit. And I will rip this apart at another time. So if you want to bring justice to these victims, just pay attention to these elements. These are pieces of importance. They're pieces that bring justice to the children. And this video, if I were to rip it apart, is showing the eye presentation in the blackness. Right in these, right in here, right in the corners. Ooh, okay. So this here is a fucking awesome photo. This here will show you how the head is on a platter. Watch this. Oh my God. So this would be his head on a platter, and how people do the deep fake, how they do deep fake. So this would show that his head is coming out of a box to create the fucking deep fake. Okay? That is not someone in a car. That is someone playing a fucking game. A fucking game. So whoever's head that is, that's how they use the equipment. You have to have your head coming out of that. You see this? It's right there. So if you want to get information on how this is done, go to that right there and you go look to see what's behind that head. And I venture to say you will see a sacrifice. Whoever is in here behind him is bloody. He's not in a fucking car. And right here shows you what I'm talking about. This to me is a bust. Look. Holy shit. As I lighten his picture up, that is a bloody, bloody sacrifice. That is not him sitting in a car. And that is Dolly's head coming out of a box. He's in something that creates the deep fake. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm telling you? That's the victim. Come on, man. Come on. And that's how you get the picture. It's between the frames. Take a screenshot, you guys. Send this to whoever you think you should send it to, because somebody has to open up that, whatever is behind him, back here, is the bloody victim. Thank you, Dolly. Thank you, Dolly. Maybe you could explain this shit. Let me see if I could brighten it anymore. The major victim is all the way back here. Look at how bloody it is behind him. No, no, no. This is what it is. This is what it is. Look at the picture. Take a screenshot of him sitting in that thing. His head, he's sitting not in a car. His head is coming out of something that creates a deep fake around him. You see that? Look at around his head. Look around his head. Look around his head. See that? It's right there. All right, so I'm going to move it right now. So, wait, I want to take a picture of where I have this in mind. Wait, oh, there we go. I'm going to move it and let's see what is here. I'm actually scared. See, I told you that that's a victim back there. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is fucking ridiculous. This is ridiculous, you guys. Oh my God. Like, what is that? Holy fucking shit. That's a victim in there. Oh my God, Liz, thank you for that super sticker. Thank you. Thank you. You guys, look in the smallest little corner. See, these. These. I'm speechless because I didn't look at this yet. Like I didn't look at this, and it's what's in the corners. You see, what's in the corners is not. Oh. You see what's in the corners? You see that? You could tell it's not Dolly in the car. It's right there. It's in the corner of the video. I'm like scared to keep going. I am. I'm terrified to see what's in those corners. Oh my goodness. So it's showing his head in a box. And that's how I'm going to leave it right now because I'm going to have to really go over this. And stop and get those. See those in there? See those right there? Right in there is what's important. So what I'm going to stop on tonight, I'm obviously going to have a part 2, is I'm going to stop here. And you guys feel the intensity of what I'm saying. This is what I'm stopping on. This. Let me brighten it up a little if I can. I am telling you that what I see here, like an astronaut, not in a car. I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to dig into this because right now I'm too angry and I'm too upset to talk about this video. I'm too upset. It's frustrating me right now. It's frustrating me. It's really fucking frustrating me. I love you all for being here. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you all for the thumbs up. It's quite amazing. Please subscribe if you haven't. I love you all. I'm here for all of you. You all bring me the best energy to make it through these lives. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I will be back. I have to kind of let this shit go right now. I have to let this shit go because his photo is bugging the crap out of me spiritually, emotionally, everywhere, my whole body. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful night, and I'll come back tomorrow on Football Sunday. Good night, guys.